What's going on, guys? Back again with another video. I'm gonna fletch an error for y'all today. This is for my recurve. This is a 500 spine. My recurve is 48 pounds at 28 inches. And these are the Western Archery 4-inch right wing feathers. Whenever I bought the arrows, they had vanes, and so I'm gonna put a feather. I'm gonna do all white 4 fletch. I'm running white 4 fletch on my compound bow. I run them last year, and I loved how they flew, so I'm gonna do the same. I was shooting my recurve, and I noticed that the fletchings were getting beat up pretty bad from where it comes out of the recurve, and I'm shooting off of the shelf of the recurve, so you get a lot of deflection. Your air flight ain't as good. So I have one done right here. I don't know if you can tell or not, but these are right wing, so they have a little bit of a helical to them, just a little bit to the right, which is good for recurves, and I'll be shooting a fixed blade off of them if I ever decide to hunt with them. I'm mostly just doing these to shoot. I really want to learn how to shoot a recurve, so I've been playing around with it. I've had it for a couple years. This Bohning Fletching Jig has a +2 right helical and a +2 left helical, and I got it set dead on 0. So I already made a video. I'll link it in the description below, and it's actually my most viewed video on YouTube, and I wasn't going to post it just because I didn't know if anybody would watch it, but it seems like y'all liked them. So if y'all like these style videos, just let me know. But you take your Nock, and it's got a little groove right in there, and you just set it like you would on your string. You want to make sure it's all the way down. And this thing, whenever you put a fletching on, I'll show you, but you turn this and it sets it for the next one. So, but let's fletch this thing. I'll show y'all what it looks like and how easy it is to get the finished product. So before you take your fletchings off, so this had the 3 fletch, so if you can see, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but where that black line is, I marked where I took the vanes off. So I'm going to put the back of the fletch in right there so they'll line up exactly the same. So you take this, put it right at the back of it. It's kind of hard with these right turned feathers. I say it was hard, but I got that one lined up. Got that one lined up pretty easy. So you can use fletching glue, but last year I used just regular super glue, the liquid, and it held up fine. I'll show you a trick at the end to make sure that it holds up good, but you just want to take this, and I put little dots just here and there. You don't want too much super glue, but you want enough that it'll stick. So like once after I dabbed it, I just kind of rubbed it down through there and smoothed it out. And you want super glue touching every little part that you want stuck. So now you got your air pushed all the way down. It has a magnet right there. You magnetic it, and then you come all the way back. There's like a, I'll show y'all once I get it set on here. So there's an arrow. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's an arrow right there. And you want it all the way against the back. And we got our line lined up. And I'll zoom back out for y'all. And I just give it, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And then you take it off. Make sure it's exactly how you want it, because you can kind of finagle it at the end if you want to make sure it's the same. But take your paper towel. After each one that I do, I take a paper towel and I just rub the inside of that clamp, so if there was any super glue come off. And this thing will last you years and years. I mean, I should never have to buy another one. I know a lot of people use the metal one, but this was cheaper. And you know, I didn't know if I was going to fletch a lot of arrows, and I've only fletched 6 so far. So I'm going to do these 4. So if you do, you know, if you want to put new fletchings on every year, which is a good idea. I mean, I did mine last year and they're still good, so I'm just going to leave them like they are. But so you just turn that. I got it set to do 4 fletch. They do have a they do have a setting for 3 fletch. So it counts for you. So whenever you turn this little dial, you hear it click, so you know it's lined up for the next one. So I'm just going to repeat the process. And I've noticed with this, if you get it lined up on that line and you still have a bunch hanging out because it's a right wing, just take your thumb and just push it in there without opening the clamp much, because then if you open the clamp it'll just fall out. But it's right on the edge, so let's put some glue on it, get it set up. You don't want to use much glue, and like I said, if you don't think super glue will hold, get whatever glue that you like. I've just never had a problem with super glue. I use it a lot with my fishing stuff, so you know, I always have it around the house. But you take it, get your magnet, line that line up, and if you ain't completely pushed back, just set it on there and just slide it back. And it's as easy as that. Like I said, about 10 seconds. And like I said, if y'all have friends that shoot bows and stuff, it would be really smart to get one of these, because if you're out shooting, mess up a fletching, it's no big deal. Tell them, hey, look, I can fletch it for you, but it's going to cost you. No, I'm just kidding. But you could make some money fletching arrows. You could and like I said, if you're not going to do a lot, I think I picked this thing up for like, I think I found it for like 35 or 40 bucks online, and it's like 50 Sportsman's Warehouse, so definitely worth 35-40 bucks. But if you're a lefty, you want a left helical, it'll say right, left, or standard. I would just, you know, if I was a lefty, I'd probably do a left helical. But I shoot everything right-handed, so get line back up. I'm telling y'all, this is it's actually fun. You can do whatever colors you want to do. I just like white. It's easy to find if you you know, if you miss, or good to actually see blood on the arrow. I'm not on the recurve, but I'll probably switch to it. But if you haven't seen Exodus Trail Cameras video on their gear, they were talking about not using lighted Nocks, and I've had the same problem they have had. Haven't found any that stay lit or that don't come on at random times, you know, like while you're putting your arrow in the quiver or anything like that. So they did a video on white Nocks, and I don't know if y'all, what color Nocks y'all shoot. I shoot white out of my compound bow, and these have neon green, and I'm going to see what they look like on video. But one of the main guys at Exodus Trail Cameras, he was talking about how he videoed a guy shooting a deer and had white Nocks on, and said that white Nock really showed up good on camera, and it was just as good as having a Luminoc. So I may shoot some video and test his theory, but if that works, that'll be great, because I have all white. I think it really helps with fixed blades. I think it helps stabilize the arrow. So when you get done, you clean that off really good. The way these have the right helical, it could potentially, I know it'll help the fly of the arrow, but it could give you a little bit more feet per second, but it's mostly for shooting big fixed blades. And so there you go, there's the finished product. You got a 4 Fletch. Like I said, I just started shooting a recurve. I've had it for a couple of years, never really played with it much. These are Mossy Oak 500 spine. I think I got these at Walmart for like $4.50 a piece. Cheap, so if you lose them or whatever, but it seems like they're going to shoot really well. They're 6.9 grains per inch. They're 29-inch arrows, and or they're 28-inch arrows, and so that's perfect for my draw length. I have about ½ an inch sticking out the end, so, but I'll show y'all a quick tip. Like I said, people don't like the some people don't like the super glue, and that's fine. Use whatever you prefer. But right here where it has the little curved out edge, if you take a little bit and just dab it, I did a little too much, so you can run it down the edge of the arrow right there. But Take just a little drop right there. Take another little drop right there. And right there. And all that's doing is shoot it into your target or an animal, but most time you shoot it into your target. And these ain't burying all the way up to the fletching. Now my compound bow, every now and then, it'll bury all the way up to the fletching, and it was pulling this back. So I just come in, put super glue on there, gave it 30 minutes, and went and shot again. You also can do it to the back of the arrow, but most time if you have enough on there, whenever you do it, it'll have, you might can see that there's a little bubble of it right there on the back end of it, which will be good. It'll hold it good. And I didn't do, they had these wrapped in the mossy oak camo, but I did not wrap the very end. I just figured for just learning the recurve that I didn't need an arrow wrap. And I think it looks cool with the orange and camo, and then you got the white and black on the back. So, but let me know y'all's thoughts on the 4 fletch. If you think 4 fletch helps, or should you just go with 3 fletch? But I really think it helps whenever you're shooting fixed blades. And like I said, this is the Bohning Fletching Jig. And let me know what y'all think. If y'all like these videos, if y'all want to see more with the recurve, I can do some videos of me shooting and stuff that's helping me with the recurve to learn it. Let me know what y'all think. I hope y'all liked the video. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. Thank y'all. Have a good day.